Hello everyone and welcome to round 2 of the Rental Battle Tournament. Here in round 2 we are playing against Glalie Does Games. Glalie is piloting Team 10, a team that has a mix and matching of Pokemon from different generations. Now, after having watched the replays of all of the round 1 matches so I could start round 2, I realized that Team 10 might actually be the most powerful in the tournament. Now sure, all were given their strengths, all were given their weaknesses, but I felt that after round 1, Team 10 might just be a tad bit too strong. I can't change that anymore now though, and they are still beatable, and I intend to prove that in this battle. Team 10 consists of Swoobat, Alolan Marowak, Zweilous, Whirlipede, Alolan Ductrio, and Mindfu. Let's see what I can do against it. I open with Lampent. They open with Zweilous. I don't really like the matchup, so Vullaby go. Vullaby has a U-turn to do some decent damage. And has some good defenses to resist that Ice Fang. Anything else like that. That could be pretty costly, especially if I get paralyzed again here. I do, and I have lower defense now, but Mirror Move. I can Ice Fang, yay. And then Vullaby is gone. Yeah, that wasn't very fun. Vanillish, go. Let's switch to Marowak, makes a lot of sense. I do crit with Frost Breath, but that's because it always crits. I don't like the idea of the Fire move coming in, so Palpitoad. I get burned. They naturally switch. When I use Bubble Beam, do they get speed lowered? No, they don't. Low chance anyway. I think it's 10% of Bubble Beam. Mud Shot does lower their speed. That's an always lowering the speed. Dracos is quite a bit of damage, but they're at lower speeds. I can take them out, I think. No, I decide to switch instead. No, I wouldn't have been able to take them out. I switch to Clang. Boost my speed. Don't expect them to be able to do too much. I think, okay, I can make use of the speed and do some good damage to them. Gear Grind, luckily it hits. I believe this Clang did have Gravity, but I never really felt like I wanted to use it. Gravity would ensure me hitting Gear Grind, but Mindfu comes in, deals a good Drain Punch. I increase my special defense, but that doesn't really matter much at this low HP. I hit Gear Grind again, which is very helpful. Swoobat comes in. I'm actually faster than it, and I'm able to use my final bits of HP to use Wild Charge and do good damage to Swoobat. Devotion comes in. It's 4-4, and Swoobat's actually one of the two Pokemon here with Attract. I think a Ponyta Team 1 had Attract. Those are the only two. It made sense to me. One of the reasons why what I felt I would change about Team 10 was that Swoobat can do a lot of things about Paraflinching. It has Thunder Wave, and then it has Air Slash, and Heart Stamp also flinches. I didn't realize that combination and how annoying that would be to opponents of it, and how useful that would be to the player. So likely, in hindsight, I would have changed something like that. I would have probably changed either Air Slash to something weaker, maybe just Hidden Power or Flying, and maybe change Thunder Wave for something else as well. But we might go over that. We'll probably go over that at the very end of the tournament when I show you all the teams and all the thought process that went into everything. Marowak comes in, takes out Devotion, tying it up again. Palpitoad. I missed Mud Shot. I went from Mud Shot to predicting this potential switch. I was like, I'll just go for the certain hit and take my next turn, but 5% chance to miss. Didn't work out for me. Shadow Ball on Lampent. Lampent resisting it well. Hex again. Marowak out. Both two Pokemon. I still have a chance. Whirlipede. Pretty sure it's a speed boost Whirlipede. Flame Burst, it was worth a shot. It's not like there's anything else I can do. They just boost their speed again. Risky with another Protect, but they went for it. Now they're faster, but Poison Tail doesn't do much. They're hoping for Poisoning. Doesn't work. I don't get the burn, so they're gonna get another turn with Poison Tail. Doesn't work. Flame Burst takes a Whirlipede, so what I feel is a very strong Team 10. So far, it looks like it might be beaten. Lampert just another Earth Power. Okaberry weakens that move though, so Ductrio survives, and it is up to Vanillish. Vanillish gets hit, but has Water Pulse, which isn't enough! It's not! Rock Tomb hits! No, it was so close. It was so close, but it's Glalie Does Games that takes the first battle. But as we know, one win is not enough. We're gonna fight back in Battle 2. I opened with Vanillish this time, they opened with Zweilous. I like that because now I cannot get the first hit. Frost Breath doesn't do much, but I did want to take the opportunity to hit that Zweilous really hard. Will-o-Wisp, I predicted that. There's a thing I could have done against the Fire Punch in the previous match, Flash Fire, but this is one of the reasons why I didn't reveal it, so that I could catch people off guard in round 2. I boost my fire moves. Probably not as strong as Hex now. Well, it isn't. So I take them out with Hex, but I have the option to use fire moves that are stronger. They acrobatics just don't do much damage. Flame burst, a lot of power thanks to Flash Fire. They increase their speed now, and because their item is gone, boost acrobatics. But I can Hex and just take them out. Duck Trio's next. They are faster and are able to finally take out Lampent. Palpitoad, what are you gonna do? It was Much Head, it was Bubble Beam. The option of the flying type Swoobat switching in was there, so I went with Bubble Beam. I expected an Attractive switch to my female of the team, Wallaby. Punishment to do decent damage. I do lower my speed now. Rock Tomb's gonna lower it again, but weak armor is then gonna increase it, and then the lowering, and it's real interesting how that's gonna happen multiple times during this tournament. Tangling Hair lowers it again, then when I get hit by like Rock Tomb or anything like that, it lowers it, and then it increases. Lots of stuff. I do have the lead now. It's 5-4. I use Mudshot. Actually, with Bubble Beam, I got their speed lowered as well, which I quite like. I send it Vanillish because I feel that'll do better against Svilas. See if they switch. They do switch into Whirlipede. I actually use Hail. This is the Hail setter of the 10 teams. Give me some healing. I predicted a switch, and I thought, Hail will probably do well for me. Deal some damage to them. Allow me to heal because of Ice Body. Poison Tail doesn't deal too much damage. So, crit Frost Breath, pretty good. One more and Whirlipede will be taken out. They do protect, but I'm not really sure why. It cost me a power point of Frost Breath, but they take damage and I heal. I suppose them wanting to stall out the hail is probably why they do it. They allow me a bit of healing, but to stall out the hail might be good for them, for their survivability. Swoobat's back in with Heart Stamp. They're going for the flinch, doesn't work. Frost Breath crits, takes out the Swoobat. 5-2. Glalie this game is in a difficult spot. Palpitoad comes back in. Rock Tomb, yeah, sure, they're gonna lower the speed, but things are looking good for me. Bubble Beam or Much Shot. I went with Bubble Beam here, went for the KO, and Duck Trio is down 5-1. Palpitoad is taken out here by Bite, that's fine. I have 4 more Pokemon to use. Duosion, Colbur Berry weakens the hit, Thunder Wave to help set up Svilas for the rest of my Pokemon. Infestation to do some decent damage. Duosion is down, but it did its job. Vanillish comes back in, and Frost Breath finishes off Svilas, making it 1-1. 3-0 victory against a team that I felt is the strongest of the tournament after round 1. I'm pretty sure actually all 3 people that chose Team 10 won in round 1, so that says something. Probably at the end of the tournament, at the end of Swiss, yeah, at the end of Swiss, I'll have an image showing how many people chose each individual team. We won the second battle, so it is battle 3. That's going to decide who wins round 2. I go back with Vullaby, they go with Mindfu. Nice opening, I approve of that. I go with Pluck to deal some damage, but as expected, they have a good switch for it. I generally do go for the possibility, because if they predict me predicting the switch, then it could leave them wide open to a super effective hit and near KO. There's a lot of speed stat changes. Palpitoad predicting a switch. Focus Punch, yes! Real good damage. I won't get a lot of options with that, but yeah, that felt really good to get a Focus Punch prediction off like that. Not gonna happen much, but that felt good. Air Slash doesn't flinch it. Punish Me does some pretty good damage. And Shockwave takes out Vullaby, giving Glalie the lead. Clang. Oh, they're gonna switch to Marowak. Makes sense. They have Will-o-Wisp, so I'm not a fan of that. Decided to go into Lampent because Will-o-Wisp makes so much sense. They actually went with Bone Club. Makes sense. They like to predict of my switch, but I use Hex. Actually get a crit on Duck Trio, so that works out for me. Bites. I was hoping I would survive that. Didn't work out. Palpitoad. Mudshot takes out the Svilas, though. So it's still 4-4. I'm still in with a shot. Swoobat attracts. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to get through the attract. Yeah, not gonna work. Clang, go. You can resist Swoobat's moves. It has Attract, Thunder Wave, and then 2 moves you resist, so go for it. Gear Grind, because I expected a switch on Marowak to Marowak, and I didn't want to waste an Totemize. He Here I had totemized because World Beat was in, and I thought, okay, I'll just increase my speed. Well, they increased their speed just a tiny bit. So I can keep going first, and Gear Grind actually hits. Very nice. That's down. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Gear Grind, I thought I'll just leave Clang to do what it does. They missed the Will-o-Wisp after I missed the Gear Grind, so I guess I'll take that. I don't deal a lot of damage here. They do Will-o-Wisp this time, deals me a bit of damage every turn. Most importantly for them, it halves my power, so this is definitely not going to do much. But I'm thinking, yeah, Clang could do stuff against Swoobat, but I don't really have a switch that I want to do, because they're all kind of dangerous. Here I do eventually switch. I don't really remember why, but I went for it. Palpitoad, go. Bubble Beam on Swoobat. They attract. If I can just get through the attract once, 50% chance. Attract generally doesn't work for me. Here you can see in the chat as well. I'm asking if she's not that attractive, right? Have you ever attacked her? No, it hasn't yet. There we go with the Frost Breath of Marowak. Doesn't deal too much damage. Water Pulse, though. I'm faster. Crit. Not sure the crit mattered, but it might have. I'll take it. Vanilla's Den is down, but it's 3-2. Devotion is in. Poison Jet does decent damage, but I have Hidden Power Psychic. No, I have Thunder Wave first to set them up for it. It was kind of risky, I guess, because Thunder Wave does have a 10% chance of missing in the generation. Let's see. It seems all the luck from Battle 1 transfer to me. No kidding. I should let you know this happens a lot. At critical moments, I get a ton of luck. Yeah, that's definitely true. I'd say I'm skilled in battling, but I definitely had my fair share of luck in my previous titles. Haven't won the tournament since Tournament 6, though. This is Tournament 9. I didn't win the previous. Those were Texas Man and Storm. I think Glalie came in together with Storm. Yeah, it was Texas Man came in Tournament 7, then it was Storm, Glalie, and then DS Gaming that came in on the together in Tournament 8. So this is Galade's second tournament. I don't think I've faced him yet. Here comes Hidden Power Psychic. Takes that out. 3-1. Low HP Swoobat, so even a burned Wild Charge from Clang could do a lot. But Shockwave is enough. I actually win round 2. A lot of luck on my side. But I'll take it. I'll take it. That's 2 wins out of 2 rounds. And we're going into round 3 with a lot of hope that we can do well and even beat Team 10. Until the next round, goodbye.